with mini dress on the outside. Danger Kennedy, Apple Valley, first two in. Ruler Danneries. Pretty Lady 2. Mini dress. Between. My Lady Slew, stall 7. In the gate, the start of 2022. And they're off. Throwing the rider at the starting gate was Danger Kennedy. Number 1, Danger Kennedy. There will be an inquiry in race number 1. Pretty Lady 2 to dictate the terms past the half mile, and they swing left in race number 1 of 7. In second comes Between. Moving on through on the outside of Between is Apple Valley in third. Fourth in the center of the going comes Mini Dress, about 5 off the lead, and starts to move forward. Then back we have both My Lady Slew on debut and Ruler Danneries hoping for a late run. Past the 2 furlong to go mark, and in hand is Pretty Lady 2. Into the stretch they swing past the 5 towards the 3/16. It's Pretty Lady 2. Here comes Between, who's rivaling now that longtime leader. Into the bit comes Ruler Danneries down the center of the track. It's Between. Between has the measure of Pretty Lady 2 and will go Between and win. Pretty Lady 2 second. Apple Valley was third, and Ruler Danneries inquiry involving the start of Straight Remark moves in. Gone Ghost. While Gone Ghost is playing around, Kitchen Fire, number 5, moves up. Willow Ridge. Gone Ghost not done playing around yet. The 9-year-old is in. Road Game. Frontana. Frontana now holding sway as your favorite, 3-2. Waiting on Great Scat. In the gate. Flag is up. And they're off. A perfect dispatch. The gray, Gone Ghost, gets out to that early lead with Kitchen Fire and close connection. Poking up through is Straight Remark to make it a firing line of 3. And now joining that Top running trio on the outside of proceedings is Great Scat. Can't save any ground, but who can from the outside stall? The turn is so abrupt. Here comes a good move around the turn for Frontana. Frontana crawls up all the way off Gone Ghost's flank and gets up into fourth. The back markers around the turn are both Willow Ridge and Road Game. They have to make up about 8 and 9 lengths. Past the 2 furlong pole, they straighten away. In the second, it's still Kitchen Fire who takes over the proceedings. Here comes a bold rush on the outside for Frontana. Willow Ridge is gaining from last, but it's still Frontana and Constantino Roman trying to run down Kitchen Fire. Kitchen Fire and Gone Ghost is challenging late. Kitchen Fire to win. Kitchen Fire beat Frontana, who closed up late. 3-2, 3 Magic Man's Touch, 9-5, with a couple clicks to go. Last in, Greenspan in the gate. Flag is up. And they're off. Good beginning in the center of the going for Magic Man's Touch. Blows their doors off early. Attentive to the early pace is Rafi Town, inside running to its Bellamy time. Then a couple of lengths back to skip the small talk on the underneath side of the track from Greenspan, who's pinned to that one's every stride. Back we have next to last is Line of Denims, and Victor Santiago looking for a double, has 7 or 8 lengths to make up. And then back we have Fixico, one of the board favorites, who has 9 lengths to make up. And the final 2 furlongs plus here, coming up in the third. It's still Magic Man's Touch, flanked every stride by Rafi Town as they spin on in. Way back in third, a faltering its Bellamy time has to make up about 7.5 lengths. Off that leader, clear cut, Magic Man's Touch, and Juan Molina out to a 1.5 length lead over Rafi Town, still second. The rest are just too far back. It's Magic Man's Touch and Juan Molina to win as the 9-5 second choice. Then it was Rafi Town and a 3-way photo for third, fourth, and fifth. Changes for the upcoming 50-cent pick 4 sequence here today. In the upcoming fourth, rider on the 2 Peacock Man, Juan Molina has the mount. Fifth race, scratch out number 2, Destiny Road, Golub's Domain. I will give you an update on. He's clear, so just scratch the 2 in today's fifth. Sixth race, no changes. Seventh race, the 4 Golub's Ranger, 2 pounds over. Race number 3, the citywide run. Trophy, pictures of in the winner's enclosure, and they welcome back number 3, winner of the third race, Magic Man's Touch, and jockey Juan Molina Jr. Won by Hernandez Racing Stable. Adir Hernandez, trained by Armando Hernandez. Magic Man's Touch is a 5-year-old gelded son of Congrats out of the Medaglia de Oro mare. Golden Jupe, bred in Kentucky. by Fitriani Hay. The winning time, 1 minute and 1/5 of a second. All 7 ran in the third. Photo still pending for the minor awards, 3rd and 4th for you trifecta and superfecta players.
How long have you been training? 3 years. That's why I wanted to ask you. Isn't that great when I know these things? That's what I'm talking about. Ricky Bobby, Magic Man.
Yeah. So it's been a couple of years since we've been racing in person, right? Race 3 now official, 3, 4, 6, 1. Prizes coming up. And Peter Lurie down in the winner's enclosure.
Thank you, Keith. Appreciate that. Well, if you're a Ricky Bobby fan, you know the Magic Man has the touch. Magic Man finally got the win here. Does that make you John C. Reilly, Armando? Congratulations.
It sure does, you know.
Abracadabra, Holmes.
Abracadabra, Holmes.
Let's talk about it. Now, first of all, you have only been training for 3 years. Is that a fair statement?
That's correct, yep.
Yep. This one, it's been a while between drinks. I know you claimed the horse. What eventually came together to make today a winning day?
You know, just giving him time off and coming back off a layoff and working with him, get him, fresh to break out of the gate and, just let him do it all in himself, keep him happy. So.
How's the track playing out here for you? I know you got horses here.
I saw the first race, it seems like they kind of came from behind. So this, actually worked for us, going wire to wire. So I'd say it's fast.
How special is it for you to be here on opening day getting a winner?
It's a pretty special moment because this is my wife's favorite horse. It brought tears to her eyes just watching him win.
All right. Well, the Magic Man gets the job done, and all I can say is abracadabra, Holmes.
Abracadabra, Holmes.
We'll be back.
$4,000 starter allowance coming up, 3-year-olds and up. You had to start for a claiming price of $3,200 or less in 2021 or thus far this year, or a claiming price of $4,000. So should be interesting. Lots of ways to go in here. I think a lot more wider open event than you might think as far as the wagering board goes. Let's go down and check them out real quick. Sir Corey, number 1 for Judy and Stephen Bush. Judy Bentler and Stephen Bush. Victor Balin aboard. At least has a start. Yeah, at the very beginning of 2022. Does show some speed, but can come from just a bit off of it. And how's that route to this 5-furlong sprint distance where, you know, this 9-year-old gelded son of El Corredor has won before. So lots to like about the 1 right now. We'll check out the odds coming up. The 2 Peacock Man, a veteran of over this track of multiple starts. 27 of the 32 lifetime outings have been produced over this surface. An 8-year-old. Juan Molina is the jockey switch, by the way, on the 2 for Everett Taylor and Lori Plasters. And will be coming up from far back, one would think, in this event. Italian Charm is a route horse, loves to go the 2-turn distance at 1.70 miles. We'll see this one and a host of others coming up as preparations for longer races in the next month or so. Italian Charm, I think, if you want to take a flyer, why not? We've seen it happen before. I'm sure the connections go, oh, man, why'd you ruin this condition? But Italian Charm could very well come from off the pace. You never know. Stranger things have happened. The 4 Stump, Jane Griffin, the owner, and Charles Mullins is now the conditioner with Corey Orm. Speed personified, but hasn't been out since September, or the first week in September on our closing day last year. Speed and Fade against 7,500 claimers last time out. Stump, the record at this distance, 0 for 4. Marco's Dream, number 5, Adrian Salazar and J.K. Wilburn. 5-year-old gelding already has the benefit of an outing going 5.5 furlongs up north over a sloppy track, one to recommend. But, you look at that sloppy track form, when he last ran, is 0 for 3 with no minor awards. So Marco's Dream does like this track. So lots to like on the 5 at 3-1. That's probably where I would go. Hey, that is where I'm going. And the 6, Girolamo Glory with Everett Taylor and Lori Plasters, another speedster, but can come out and give way and then fight on. So Victor Santiago signs up for Everett Taylor and Lori Plasters. Fourth race starts off the 50-cent pick 4 sequence. $4,000 starter optional claiming race. Here's your field. Number 1 is Sir Corey for Judy Bentler and Stephen Bush. Don Bentler, the conditioner. The rider is Victor Balin. Everett Taylor and Lori Plasters give us number 2, the veteran Peacock Man with Juan Molina Jr. aboard. Heather Ariane and Rainier Arietta rides Italian Charm. Number 3, the Forest Stump for Jane Griffin, the owner, and Charles Mullins, the conditioner. Corey Orm is horseback. 5 is Marco's Dream, running for owner Adrian Salazar, trained by Kevin Wilburn, and Diego Sanchez is aboard. 6, Girolamo Glory, Bo Taylor, Lori Plasters, and Victor Santiago. Daily double exacta trifecta, 50-cent pick 3 wagering, and again, the 50-cent pick 4 and 10-cent supers. Post time in 8 minutes.
Opening day here at FanDuel, and as you know, a lot of horses are coming off a little bit of a layoff. Well, so is this jockey. This is Kim Samson. And Kim, when was the last time you were in a parimutuel race?
1983.
Really?
Yes, it's been a while.
What took you out of the racing game?
Family, son, just, and then I was an iron worker for 26 years. So I retired, and so I came back.
Jockey from being an iron worker. They're similar jobs. Let's talk about it real quickly here. Where were your tracks that you rode in primarily?
Right here at Fairmont. Fairmont was home. I just rode parts of meets from 80, a little bit in 81, had my son in 82, and rode in 83. Rode a few races at Hazel Park. They're not existing anymore.
Who convinced you to come back?
Dennis Higgins and his owners, actually. They was very supportive. They bought my boots and whatever. They said, hey, you right? We'll buy your stuff, or we're entering. And I'm like, oh, so it was kind of a split decision. Yeah.
So again, and I know a lot of people don't like to bring this up, but yes, you are a female jockey, but I refer to you as a jockey, ultimate respect. But also, you're 62 years old. With the exception of Perry Oots, there's not a lot of you left out there. This has got to be a momentous occasion.
Yeah, it is. It feels good to really be able to still be in this sport. And, I enjoy working them out. And when I retired, I came back working for Eddie Price. Getting on horses, and he got me fit. Yeah, so it feels good.
All right, Kim. Well, you're in the 5th race. Name of the horse is?
Shine Down.
All right, Shine Down. If you're looking to make some money, Kim's making her return. I don't think she's going away. Thank you for the time.
Thank you.
Just about 3 minutes left until the fourth and the start of the pick four. The money's bet into the Slick Pick 7 this afternoon on opening day, $2,762. We'll let you know how many tickets are still alive coming up. Pick 4 commences in just over 2 minutes. Still have plenty of time for all wagers in the upcoming fourth race. Still have at least 1 minute. They are approaching the starting gate. They've reached the gate. Sir Corey moves in first. Stump. And our many thanks to you, the patron, for coming out on opening day. Turned out to be a great afternoon. Thank you again. Italian Charm. Last in, Girolamo Glory. Kelly Mulvaney to grab the button. They're in the gate. And they're off. Wrangled back at the start, per usual. Girolamo Glory is last, but only 3 lengths would cover the lot. They head down the backstretch and hang a left not too far from now. Sir Corey is in the mix, and there's Peacock Man. That old gelding asserts and gets to the lead. Marco's Dream is widest of all, now content to sit and goes forward, and they roll around the 3/8, and it's Marco's Dream, Peacock Man, Girolamo Glory's back into the bridle. Inside, Sir Corey has only a length and a half to make up, and the back 2 markers at this juncture, sitting there is Stump on the outside of Italian Charm, the route horse. They head to the 3/16 pole. Anyone's race. It's still Marco's Dream to mix it up on the front. Rail driving coming from Italian Charm. It's Marco's Dream. Girolamo Glory is back into it. Marco's Dream, Girolamo Glory. Here's Italian Charm. Girolamo Glory wins. Then it was Marco's Dream. Then we'll have the debuting Moon Pie's Image. In the gate. Flag is up. And they're off. Pretty good dispatch. Galib's Domain gets out to an uncontested lead. There goes Miss Windy Slew to gather up second momentum. Underneath that one comes Rendlake in third. Then Tense is fourth. Retreating, Stars Over Paradise is fifth. Sixth on debut, Moon Pie's Image wider. Then we have Lori Attack and Sweet Fraulein around the turn by the 3/8 pole. And something amiss there with the back marking Shinedown at long odds is about 15 lengths off. Around the turn they go, past the quarter mile to go mark. It's Galib's Domain. Stakes placed in the state of Illinois with Victor Santiago calling the shots along the inside. Giving it his all. Her all is Miss Windy Slew with Corey Orm. They back out. But it's Galib's Domain to gallop away and score. 2-1, a gift. Galib's Domain gives Victor Santiago a riding triple on opening day, a 6-length score. Good second for Miss Windy Slew, Stars Over Paradise third, and then Tense. Stepping into the winner's enclosure, winner of this afternoon's fifth race, the Keller Farms Incorporated. Fifth is number 1, Golub's Domain, and jockey Victor Santiago with 3 on the opening day card. Owned by Charles Ritter and co-owned by Scott Becker. Its winning trainer. Piloted again by Victor Santiago, 4-year-old, daughter of Golub out of the Cherokee Rap Mare, Our Domain. Bred in Illinois by Mr. William Stirritz. The 2 was a scratch. 2-1 off odds, your favorite on the 1. Sixth race, no changes. Seventh race, the overweight on the 4, Golub's Ranger. Is +2. Now official with the 5th. We'll head down to the winner's circle. And Peter Lurie from TVG has another friendly face for us.
Thank you, Keith. And yeah, when you're winning races, there's a lot of smiles, and nobody was smiling more last season than this guy, trainer Scott Becker. Scott, you and I were just talking before the race. I mentioned that a lot of these horses are coming off a little bit of layoffs. Yours was too. But how confident were you going into this race?
As long as she broke good out of the 1 hole, I had pretty good confidence.
I love the fact that I was talking about earlier, and you said, well, 5 furlongs is not an easy test, but luckily I've got
Victor Santiago out of the gate.
What's it like to win? I mean, you win a lot of races, but what's it like to win a race like this, and you've still got a couple more left on opening day?
Oh, it's very nice. Like I said, it's a beautiful day out. It's horse races started. It's baseball season and hockey tonight.
I was going to say, if you can't tell what this guy is doing later on tonight, I have to ask you, do you know anything about sports? The Blues, I guess, is your love?
Yes, yes. Go Blues.
All right, that's all he's got to say.
And not Dodgers. Blue.
Oh, well, it's going to be so sad when the Dodgers win it all, don't you think? Scotty, thank you so much.
Thank you, Peter.
All right, buddy. We got more races. Late Daily Double coming up.
And it's time for an episode of Trainer Talk, starring Jim Watkins, Scott Becker, and Ralph Martinez. We asked the guys what were their goals for this year at FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing.
I won 38 races last year. I'd kind of like to maybe get past the half-century mark and win 50.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good. So basically try to beat Becker.
No. I just want to beat Steve Mann.
Not necessarily. I really don't have any goals on wins. Just to keep my stable rolling to the best of its ability. And if I can win more, I'll take it. And whatever race Steve Manley ends, I want to beat him.
My number one goal this year is to beat Steve Manley.
It seems to be a popular vote.
And then just do the best we can. I always mainly worry about my barn. A lot of people always worry about everything else. I just mainly worry about the horses I got, run them in the right spots, try to win as much as we can.
And that concludes another episode of Trader Talk, brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing.
That was probably more words I've heard from a trainer than any other track in the nation. Welcome back, everybody, here on opening day here at FanDuel at historic Fairmount Park. I don't care. I'm going to say it every single time. Historic Fairmount Park. $1 daily double, the late double kicking things off here. We're going to be on a 5 furlong, optional 15, so safe to say our feature race of the afternoon. Let's take a closer look at the horses in the paddock. Looking at the field, I got the 4 WW Hot Shot on top here for trainer Scotty Becker. No surprise there. This horse has definitely shown some speed in the past. A 3 for 5. In fact, this is a horse who has only been off the board nil times. Never been off the board in 5 lifetime tries here at FanDuel. As I've said before, the horse comes in from a layoff from October, was racing over in Hawthorne. That doesn't concern me. I know that last race, little to be desired. If you go back and you see the workout on April 7th here at FanDuel, 47-3 breezing, best of 22. That gives me the indication that this horse is ready to go. There will be people who will say, but what about the April 15th, 3 furlong, 39-4? That's what we like to call in the business as a maintenance drill. They're on a schedule. Horses are on a schedule. They do everything in a routine. If they're getting ready for a race, they're not going to worry about how fast they go. They just want to keep the horse on the routine. Becker already with a winner here at the meet. Currently in 2022, he's hitting at 21%. As far as the rest of the field is concerned, I give Megan's Honor a shot. Horse has got some speed also for Mr. Scotty Becker. Comes off a win. That was back in August over at FanDuel. So we already know that this horse likes the track, has been working well. Just some nice little tighteners, a 38 here on April 15th. 8 days prior, a 48-4. But it was the March 29th work that gave me the indication that this horse could be ready for a big effort. 48 flat breezing, 3 of 42. One would have to guess, and I will guess, that this horse is not the winner. Going to be right there. Third horse is North Side, the 3. For Lori Plasters. Sis is going to look for another winner on today's card. This horse was soundly beat last time out at Hawthorne on November 26th. I've been of the opinion that not all horses who like FanDuel like Hawthorne and vice versa. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for them. But I think this horse has the opportunity, has come back with a couple of works coming into the race. I'm not sure they're the winner today, but I have a feeling they're going to be one of the early pace setters to get an idea what's what. As far as the rest of the field is concerned, the 1 Dark Ninja comes over for Harry Lynch. This is horses coming off back-to-back winners at Turfway Park on the synthetic and a sloppy going over April 2nd at Hawthorne. Never been to FanDuel before, but it's a 2 for 7 at the distance of 5 furlongs. So good luck to them. The 2 horses, WW Candy, Max Quinones, the trainer, 0 for 3 here on the year, 5-year-old son of Twirling Candy, 3 for 8 over in 2021, but is a perfect 2 for 2 here at FanDuel. You would have to go back to what was going on over the summer, July 30th, against an optional claiming 12 group. So very similar to what they are going to face today. Victor Hall, he's a very good rider, good journeyman jock, and if he has the right opportunity, he will make the most of it. Running out the here, the one horse we not talked about is the 5 Stallone. Gabe Ratana sends out Ratana's first horse of the year of Hawthorne, Vernon Obermeyer stables. This horse was the last couple. I think is going to need a race, but currently, if you like, you get 11-1. So there's your field coming out 4-6-3 for this guy. Horses coming out for the late daily double. Good luck.
Race 6 is a $15,000 allowance optional claiming types, sprinting 5 furlongs, no program changes. 1 is Dark Ninja for Harry Lynch and Ron Couch. Harry Lynch, the trainer, riding is Javier Diego. In his favor stable, Max Quinones trains number 2 WW Candy with Victor Balin. Bo Taylor, Lori Plasters, number 3 Northside, and Juan Molina Jr. For WW Hotshot, Charles Ritter and Scott Becker. Scott is the trainer with Victor Santiago aboard. Vernon Obermeyer owns. Gabe Ratana trains number 5, the veteran Stallone and Rainier Arrieta. And the 6, Megan's Honor, another for the Ritter-Becker connection with Constantino Roman aboard. That's your field for the 6th. Time to play the late daily double. Post time 7 minutes. 4 minutes. Still have at least 2 minutes for wagers for the late double. Keep in mind, nighttime racing commences this Saturday evening at 7:30. Should be a beautiful night. Hope you can join us. Still have time for all wagers. Looks to be just over a minute away. Approaching the gate. Dark Ninja is in. WW Hotshot as well. The 4 is 6 to 5. WW Candy is up. Stallone. Megan's Honor. In the gate. Flag is up. And they're off. A bit headstrong. At the start, Stallone came out first, but relinquishes to Northside, who takes over. Now fighting on back, WW Hotshot is trying to make a race of it. A bit ranked between rivals is Northside, not liking being surrounded. Who would as they head around the turn to the 3/8 mile mark. So on the lead, it's WW Hotshot. And the outside running, Megan's Honor. These two know one another pretty well, and they're out right together in that exacta. Faltering around the turn is Dark Ninja receding through traffic. Here comes both working as a team, WW Candy and Stallone right together. And the last horse now, from front to last, is Northside. Down the stretch they go, inside the final furlong mark. And on the inside, it's WW Hotshot, WW Candy down the crown of the course, not without a chance. Fighting back, Megan's Honor, WW Candy. It's WW Hotshot. It's not WW Hotshot, it's Megan's Honor by a head. WW Hotshot was second, a good third outside of WW Candy. Favorite still 3 to 5, yet to go in. I mean, post-race here, she still continues to act up. She was looking at everything. If a plane flew over, she would have gawked at that as well. Being patient with her, and she steps forward. Diamond Gucci last in. Rest standing well. In the gate. Flag is up. And they're off. Maybe a hop at the start for Linda Lou Image. Out very well is play 20 to show the way and say, catch me if you want. Here comes Golub's Ranger for the place spot early. Prancy Pants is down towards the inside rail. Pressed on by the outside runner, Diamond Gucci, who rolls up to greet play 20 in second. Back in fifth and on the move is Romantic Attack. Last two down around that turn, having to get going there big time from far, far back. Rock the Birdhouse back there, and Prancy Pants has to get going. On the lead, it's play 20. Watkins looking for a double, out by 4, and lays it down at the 3/16. A rail skimming ride for Rock the Birdhouse and Juan Molina. They get out a little bit on your favorite Golub's Ranger, who has to make up 3 lengths and is shut off again. Down the crown of the course, late in this one, it's play 20 outside. Rock the Birdhouse inside, play 20. No doubt about it. A length winner. Rock the Birdhouse was second. Golub's Ranger was third. And then Lindaloo Image fourth. Entering the winner's enclosure, winner the 7th on opening day, play 20, and jockey Corey Orm. Training double for Jim Watkins, owned by Offspring Farm, Cynthia Rush, and Lawrence Gavilski the 2nd. Play 20 is a 5-year-old daughter of Golub out of the Royal Academy mare City Royale, bred in Illinois by its winning ownership and trainership, Cynthia Rush and Jim Watkins. Winning time, 1 minute, 1 second, and 44 100ths. All 7 ran in the 7th and last. Our many thanks to you for making this possible. We hope you come back and see us throughout this racing meet, which now has 60 days left. Next live racing card will be Saturday night at 7:30. Make plans to join us. Bring the family. Going to be a beautiful evening. Till then, have a great rest of your Tuesday afternoon.
Now, Corey and I remember our days over in Indiana.
Go down to the winner's circle for a final time with Peter Lurie, with Lawrence Gavilski II, and Corey Orm.
Thank you, Keith, and a great job by you, sir, all day long. But let's get to the play of time. Play 20 with the victory. The term flag fall and that's all, I think, was justified here. What's going through your mind, sir?
Just pumped up to win on opening day in front of all my friends and family. My co-owner here, Cynthia.
Co-owner Cynthia, get over here. It's a love affair here at FanDuel.
I'm more excited for Corey. More excited for Corey Orm, first win back.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, sir.
Thank you, Jamie. Let's talk to Corey. Corey, what the heck, brother? First of all, where you been?
Home.
I know you've been home. That was not a literal question. Hey, we're glad that you're back. Take us through the race. Did you expect to be out like you were?
Philly's got a lot of speed, and she's the one you just kind of stay out of her way. I know she's got the talent, just try to get to the end of the wire, you know.
Let's talk to the breeder. What was going through your mind, lady?
Just wanted her to stay in the lead and not drift out and bring us to the winner's circle.
Well, she did drift out.
She did, but she brought us home. That's all that counts.
Hey, seriously, before we get out of here, how special is it for a breeder like yourself to win on opening day with basically 2,000 or 3,000 of your own family here?
Nothing beats the feeling. So, couldn't be happier.
I'm making her talk as much as possible. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Hey, folks, that is going to do it for me. Again, thank you to everybody at FanDuel. Thank you to all the people here at Historic Fairmount Park. But more importantly, thank you to those of you who are watching at home or at the track or wherever the heck you be, because without you, we got nothing. For everybody here at FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing at Historic Fairmount Park, I'm Peter Lurie. Have yourself a great evening, and we'll see you Saturday.